think the women are the same no matter where you work. Childbirth is exactly the same. There's absolutely no difference in terms of how women perceive it. But it's great here because we do have the opportunity to get to know the women, to sit down with them and alleviate, or try as best we can to alleviate fears without a time constraint and feeling that you're constantly having to apologise because you have to cut things short and because you haven't got time and you're trying to manage too many things at once. It's nice that we can have the one-to-one midwifery care here.
It's funny because it feels very kind of soft around here, so I don't think...
Oh, she's moving as we speak. This little one.
He does not stop moving.
No. Yeah, he's wriggling around in there. His little back's lying on this side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So all the legs and arms are this side?
Yeah.
Yes, because that's where I feel all the movement. Whenever you come here, you're not feeling as though, you know, it's quick watching the time and you're rushed out. And just the overall service from, you know, all the women that are part of it, they're, you know, very passionate and believe in it, and it's just really, really nice, and they make you feel special, you know, which is important because, you know, when you're pregnant your hormones are all over the place, and you know, it's just the reassurance that you get.
One of the biggest things we'd like to develop is the midwifery-led care. The team started about a year and a half ago now, maybe 2 years, and we were only doing about 8 ladies a year. This year we've actually met the 16 per month cap, and we're looking to expand the team because obviously that's an area we'd like to develop further because it's more useful for the midwives and it's something that they feel that they can interact with and develop in their own style.
Because the sonic aid uses ultrasound waves, the first pulse rate it hits could be yours, placenta or baby. Yeah. So it takes a while to make a baby.
I think the most important thing about it was no question was too stupid, really. I just wanted someone that I could get on with and that, you know, didn't look at me as if I was asking a really stupid question. I was actually thinking in the way here as I was reading through all my notes, I was thinking nothing's as scary as I thought it was going to be. Even the birth, I'm not as worried about that now.
We let them make the choices and then we try and support them through that choice, and if they choose that they would like to have a water birth or something like that, then we will support them through that. If they want to use TENS and birthing balls, we'll support them through that, and if they want to go straight for a mobile epidural, we'll support them through that. We go through all the pros and cons of everything.
But I had a bit of a hitch in the end. My baby was breech, and at the last minute I had to transfer over to consultant-led care with my covering obstetrician, Miss Yoon. But the fantastic thing was, you know, although technically I was under the care of Miss Yoon, the midwives were still there 100% for me. You know, they came to every appointment that I had. When they did the ECV on me to try and turn him over, the midwives were with me, and you know, they were there for delivery and aftercare. It was just fantastic.
We will have some ladies who require further support. Therefore, we have this room which has a multi-purpose. Again, it is a delivery room which can be used for high dependency. One of the midwives who's recently started explained to me that the difference she noticed, and she, like myself, came from a very busy NHS hospital with staffing problems. You might be tired at the end of the shift, but you don't feel that you've let people down. You feel that you're able to have the time to spend to support them through breastfeeding. You may be busy, but it's a busyness where you achieve something at the end. So that's beneficial both to the midwives and to the ladies.
We both worked together before. She was a permanent staff at Lewisham Hospital. I was a bank midwife there. I also worked as an agency midwife, and during that time I had the opportunity to come here to work a few shifts, and I actually liked it. I like the easygoing way that, you know, we all deal with our patients, and the way that staff relate with each other.
We look to have a group of midwives who are responsive, caring, empathetic. We look to have staffing levels that allow women to have appropriate care when and if they require it. And we look to have an environment where people, both staff and ladies, feel comfortable and able to express themselves.
Put your thumb halfway between the knee and the ankle and your last 2 fingers through the centre of the legs. Yeah? Okay, come around this side. Sit off. No. And because babies lose most of the heat through their head, wash the hair last, but dry it first.
We look to be able to access the most important and the most research-based protocols and guidelines. And to do that, within HCA we have our own academic research facility which allows us to both second and do in-service training for our staff to meet both customer service needs but professional development. This includes anything from, we run basic life support to management courses to personal development plans. We ask each midwife to develop a personal development plan in line with the service needs, and if we can't access training from inside the hospital, we would second them to outside resources to allow them to become the best at what they do.